Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight. The Epstein case appears to be far from over. Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend and alleged madam, is on her way to a jail cell in New York City tonight. And Jim, we're learning some very interesting things about this woman tonight.
Yeah, we sure are, Liz. It turns out the FBI picked her up early this morning. She's now facing charges for helping Epstein to sexually traffic young teenage girls. And this is where they found her. She was hiding out in a remote part of New Hampshire in this luxury home, which she didn't know FBI was watching her every move. Daily Mail is also reporting that apparently Epstein had dumped some $20 million into her bank account just before his death. CBS 12's Jay O'Brien joining us in the studio tonight with much more. Jay?
Jim, this all started with Epstein's arrest just a few days shy of a year ago. Epstein, of course, later took his own life in a New York City jail cell. It was after that many suspected, but few could prove, that the feds were looking into Epstein's associates like Ghislaine Maxwell. So today was the first and truly most solid evidence we've seen since Epstein's death that there was a larger federal investigation looking at those potential associates of a billionaire who had high-profile people in his orbit. When the Palm Beach police searched Jeffrey Epstein's home in 2005, they found this, a photo appearing to be of his then-girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell. That wasn't surprising. Maxwell and Epstein were reportedly inseparable. But it was Maxwell, survivors claim, who was also at the center of grooming young girls for Epstein to abuse. A grand jury now alleging Maxwell encouraged minor victims to provide massages to Epstein, including sexualized massages during which a minor victim would be fully or partially nude.
Maxwell was at Epstein's side.
Jack Scarola, a lawyer who's represented Epstein survivors, calls Maxwell the tip of the iceberg. Many have long alleged a network of accomplices, and Scarola believes Maxwell's indictment won't be the last.
The arrest of Ghislaine Maxwell reopens many, if not all, of those doors.
A British heiress, it was Maxwell who was said to be Epstein's ticket into high society, with friends including then private citizen Donald Trump, Prince Andrew, and former President Bill Clinton, who reportedly took more than 24 trips on Epstein's private jet between 2001 and 2003. But in private, survivors recount Epstein abusing underage girls as young as 14 years old, and prosecutors now allege Maxwell played a critical role.
In some cases, Maxwell participated in the abuse herself.
We reached out to Ghislaine Maxwell's attorneys about these allegations, and we haven't heard back. Lawyers for Epstein survivors like Jack Scarola are encouraging anyone who was abused to come forward. I'm Jay O'Brien, CBS 12 News.
All right, thanks for that, Jay. Well, $600 million from Epstein's estate will be paid to his victims, and it's estimated there could be hundreds of women around the world who were sexually abused by Epstein over the past 20 years. Victims have 9 months to file a claim and still remain anonymous.